Come and join us, Aaron.
Oh yeah,
You sit down, mate. Earth yourself out. Do yourself a favour. Anyway, I wanted to do a little inner sanctum talk on bare feet. I've actually haven't put shoes on for 4 months now, so I wanted to talk about my insights and perspective and the lens that I'm now wearing, having been through this experience. It sort of really gets you connected with yourself, with your own body, with your biomechanics. So I'm really trying to be graceful now and not slam my heels, and just be silent and quiet when I move. And I've really noticed my foot is really able to spread now and kind of cushion my walk and my landing when I'm jumping and things like that. So, and just really aware of what the temperature is, and if it's wet or cold, slippery, sharp, all that kind of stuff as well. So it actually gives you more awareness. Awareness of what's going on, just because you're feeling everything, and you're just sort of looking out for dog shit, and you're looking for spew and where are you walking? Pubs around here. So just been in Richmond, in Melbourne, and I suppose I've been getting all sorts of different looks and judgments from people. Kind of think maybe I'm poor and don't know what I'm doing, and so I just want to start off by saying that, and
show us the shoes now.
Anyway, all the guys here, we bought everybody in our clinic a pair of these, the Vivo Barefoot. So they're shoes that have very minimal support. So there's no arch support, there's no pitch in the heel. You can see that they actually roll right up like that. So light as anything as well. So it's close to being barefoot, but my other insight, I've only tried to put these on for a couple of hours, and I bloody hate it because I'm not used to having something over the top of my foot here and something kind of just resting around my toes, because like I said before, like I've really noticed that every time I walk now, my feet just want to spread like that. So, and even running, I've noticed that they really can spread. So I'm a lot lighter because my feet can spread out like that. Instead of being like that and landing with a high impulse force, they can go out, and then that's more like a pillow effect. So
it improves your ground force reaction as well. When you're running, if you're spreading more, you can actually use the ground to propel yourself more, whereas if you've got this compressed foot, you're not able to actually propel yourself biomechanically to be as efficient as possible and as quick as possible too. So my biggest one is when you, like you said, you've been barefoot for 4 months and you put shoes on and you felt shit. Like look when you put shoes or socks on a dog and they walk around like this, because they actually can't feel. Like it's pretty bad and it's pretty cruel on the animal to do that. But that resonated with me, just to show that you put a little sock on a dog and they can't move because they can't feel what's under their feet. But we as humans have learned to live our lives with things like that thick under our feet, and we still manage to get around. That's why there's so much biomechanical breakdown in our society and so much pain, and why people can't run past their 40s, because they've got a complete disconnect with the earth and with their body from the foot. And then if you have a problem with your foot, from north up, from there upwards is just gone to shit. So it's so important to get back into that natural state as much as possible, to gain awareness, like Mark has said, but also to improve your pain, your living, and there's a lot of other benefits in terms of grounding that we've always pressed upon too. So there's nothing more healthy than to just get your shoes off and be barefoot as much as you can. Pretty much.
Especially training wise.
Yeah, training wise.
Exactly. Training wise. You can't feel what's going on beneath you, especially your foot and ankle, throws at your knee, hip.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You can't feel what the ground's doing.
Exactly right. Yeah. So you get barefoot, guys. And if you are fat, if you're overweight, if you've got flat foot, or if you're in pain, obviously don't go and get any full kind of training yet. Just get that awareness first. Start switching on your intrinsic muscles in your foot. And that arch will start getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and then you can start to actually run and train with your feet barefoot as well.
Yeah. Connect in with yourself. Get barefoot. get in sync with your pure biomechanics, your natural biomechanics.
Yeah.
They'll just shine through. You can't not when you're in bare feet. You just tune back into the way that you're meant to move.
Yeah.
And floorboards as well. I want to do a little thing here. But on floorboards, it's really good kind of biomechanical training to try and be quiet and graceful. Because when you are quiet and graceful, you're not laborious. You are really efficient with your movement and
don't be loud when you're walking.
Yeah.
Try it out yourself at home. Don't heel strike, and just see how loud you are when you walk. Because if you're heel striking on whenever you're walking or running, and you hear that massive noise when you're walking, the force that's going through your joints all the way up to your neck is crazy compared to when you're graceful and really quiet when you're walking in. You won't realise when you actually are being deliberately quiet, subconsciously you'll be switching on muscles throughout your whole body that you don't even realise that you're doing because you're having to be so much quieter. So yeah, just never wear shoes at home. That's the first big one, isn't it? Like there's no reason to wear shoes at home. We understand that you're probably not going to be like us and we'll be walking around Richmond in barefoot. The thought of any kind of things you could be stepping on. But yeah, just make sure you never in shoes at home and even in the office as well, just get them off. And, yeah. Do you want to do here?
I'm going to go for a bit of a Marcus.
You've got floorboards, try and be quiet. Run.
So give an example.
Give us an example of how.
Give an example of loud noise, Marcus. Give an example of bad. That's it.
And then
now quiet. Massive difference. Good boy, Nick. All good.
So how much are people paying you for the blood?